Oh, oh, there we go. Okay, so a minute ago we were talking about these objectives and how we had gone through and chosen ones that you had already felt like you had mastered ahead of time. But you just had a thought that I
Yeah.
thought was really good, and I wanted you to share that um,
Well, with who?
with me, but on
Well,
camera, obviously.
Yeah, I thought it would be rather easier if we could just, instead of sitting down and talking about the objective, we could just let time and and events, daily events, tell, you know, we'll just wait for, and I just thought maybe we could wait for a a good scenario that would make a good opportunity for that objective to be put to happen. To be put to the test.
To be put to the test, exactly. And I absolutely love that idea. And it's almost like it would be um, an ongoing like assessment or something like that, or an ongoing objective
I guess you could
review.
I guess you could think about that.
Yeah,
Think about it as that.
Because what we had discussed earlier, and let me just see if I can pull this up here, because you had talked about doing. Let's see here. I think this is still up. Oh, it is. Okay. We had talked about doing 321. Uh-oh. I was looking ahead.
I know.
On to stage 8. I just wanted to see what we had coming up.
I could see that.
Yeah, you could see that, couldn't you? Okay, so
your tab.
So this is okay. So we talked about doing 321. You and your partners can have different explanations for why something happened that are both right. And then 343, you think about what and how you will narrate your experience as someone who wasn't with you at the time. We thought about doing those two, but then we were just in the kitchen or in the other room, and you were telling me a joke that you had read on Twitter.
Yeah.
And it was something that you had thought about how you were going to change it to tell to me, because it had a kind of a bad word in it, and you wanted to leave that out. So you had already made up, or you had already kind of revised it in your mind in order to tell me. And so
to refrain from the bad word.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Exactly, which is very cool, and which basically demonstrates 343. You think about how and what and how you will narrate your experience to someone who wasn't with you at the time.
Now what I kind of don't get is how they could be how those things could be closer. I thought this says like experience as in like an exciting camp out trip or something.
Well, it could be an exciting camp out trip, but the experience of sitting down and reading a joke is also an experience. I mean, it's not as involved, and there aren't as many people, interacting.
I guess now I get you.
Okay. So sometimes what we were talking about before, if you understand what the objective is saying, then you can maybe think of examples of ways that you're already demonstrating it. And so the challenge is to document those situations, those instances. And what I'm going to do now, or after we finish here, is I'm going to go into the journal, my space, and I can journal, and put in
what happened.
What happened? Yeah, that demonstrates that you have 343 already under your belt. And then, I don't know, maybe this week we just need to kind of watch and learn and see what transpires. And that way we can really come up with something that, this is definitely what we want to work on.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay, Montana, I'm so glad. What?
Thumbs up.
Okay, awesome. I am really glad that you are excited to be part of this process.
I really am glad.
Okay, good. All right. Very good, Park Montana.
Thank you.